Welcome to Bonsteel Bros Game Pitch Pros. This is a creative series where we pitch ideas for new games and discuss what makes them work in the process. I am Brian Bonsteel.
I'm Neil Bonsteel.
Hey, between the two of us, we have 20 plus years of media industry experience and have played hundreds of video games. And to that end, Neil, what are you playing?
Between the two of us, we have at least 3 abs.
That's also...
No, I was playing Uncharted Waters,
Yeah.
New Horizons on the Super Nintendo, and I got my butt kicked, and I'm going to play again. If I have time, I will play again, because there's something there. 6 different characters, all have their own distinct storylines, but it's not just my name is Ruiz, and someone killed my father. My name is Juanto, and someone killed my father. It's not like... There's only one revenge story. There's one cartography story. There's one... You're on a secret mission from Henry VIII mission, right?
Yeah.
So it's all these... They're all distinct and fun. I like being a pirate. From what you watch, the game is unnecessarily complex. Drowned twice, got killed twice in duels.
Did you instigate these duels, or did they just
I
happen
did.
to you?
I did.
Okay,
I
okay.
wanted to be a pirate, and I wasn't really good at it because they don't explain much.
Why did we never hear about that game when we were playing Super Nintendo?
I think it was a late release. The Nintendo 64 and PlayStation were announced, so that's when the interest starts.
That's fair.
People are saving their money, and then Square Enix or whoever's like, "Oh wait, look, we have Terranigma,"
Yeah.
I recommend you do actually go look at the game because it's neat. For the Super Nintendo, it's actually very complex and probably a gem.
Do you have a coin to flip or something? Because I'd like to pitch some game. I'd like to pitch a game to you.
I don't have a coin. Should I get a coin?
Do you have anything else flat you can throw? Do you have a pancake or a cookie?
Coaster.
Coaster's good. Which one's heads?
Heads is...
Okay. All right. I'll take tails then.
I guess I'll take heads. It didn't really flip, but it landed on the heads.
All right. So you're up.
Okay, I'm ill-prepared
Pitch your game.
It's my game. Okay, Brian. What do you think? What is probably the most influential and most important game of our lifetimes, ever, of modern times, let's say, that's also kind of accessible? What would you say it is?
My own bias goes towards either Ocarina of Time or Mario 64.
Oh, you're so wrong. It's Dark Souls.
Okay.
Right?
Accessible,
right. It's
yeah.
It's like if Dark Souls is like a pure essence, right? It's like an essence of Dark Souls. It's just itself. Okay. Now, let's talk movies. What is the most accessible movie of our times?
Forrest
Think about
Gump.
this hard. Ooh, not quite. It's Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Okay. All right.
Now, what I'm giving to you is you take the essence of pure Dark Souls and the essence of pure...
I know where this is.
You know where this is going. Paul Blart, and you combine them together, because we don't have a lot of tie-in franchise video games anymore. This is a perfect time to start.
Such a shame.
Oh, such a shame. I present to you Blart Souls.
Oh no.
That's right, Brian. Blart Souls.
You even added in the Bandai 16.
Yeah, it's all there. It's all there.
Excellent.
So, Blart Souls is essentially Dark Souls, right? You play as Paul Blart in a mall, okay?
It looks like RuneScape.
Yeah. It's So how do I explain it? It's imagine Dark Souls, but you're in a mall,
Macy's
right?
back there, yeah.
And the food court is your central hub.
Yep.
Right, that's your
He's got a piece
Dark
of
Souls fan. I can't remember the
pumpkin
name.
pie is his Estus.
No, he likes pie.
Okay.
We're making a clone,
Yeah.
but we're trying to get that side of people who are like, I'm not into video games. Are you in the Paul Blart? Well, I'm in the Paul Blart.
Oh well.
Boom!
Boy, do I have a game for you.
I got a game for you, you sad sack.
Oh god, looks like GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Did you make this? Did you model
Industry
this?
secret. I sent you a link to those data miners who actually took the models from it. I was like, I'm not going to recreate the wheel. I took it, I made it, I changed the proportions.
That is a GoldenEye model then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Moonraker model.
That explains the hand.
Yeah, the textures are like kind of pretty clever. That was Paul Blart.
Yep.
Now, in this game, Paul Blart will
There's a donut in the corner.
That's like your little health thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
Put your humanity. Whatever Paul Blart's humanity is.
Yeah, all right.
Right. Now, a lot of modern controllers actually have microphone capability.
Yep.
You can hook it in. Sometimes I actually have it there. Paul Blart will be saying a lot of his classic lines throughout this game. You know,
such as
I don't know. This is probably a lot of fat jokes, right?
I'm sure it's a lot of fat jokes.
Right. They're funny though. Paul Blart enthusiasts will laugh at them. However, we'll have a mechanism in there called it measures the laughs per minute. If you don't laugh every 2 minutes, Paul Blart will just fall. We'll take a pratfall, right?
I see. Fat person fall over. Very good.
Yeah, to make you laugh.
Oh.
So you better be if you don't laugh at his jokes every 2 minutes, he'll just like randomly fall over or fall down, or usually down an escalator.
So he's just going to be talking nonstop. Is that the idea?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so there you have it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Excellent.
Well,
bravo.
Part 1. And you're already on board, which is great.
Blart.
So after we get these suckers to buy the game,
yeah,
we release the DLC. We release a special edition.
Okay.
And that's like you get to play as Kevin Hart in his different Kevin Hart roles. It's all still Kevin Hart, right? But we can make him pay extra. Maybe we'll throw in like a David Spade in there.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll call it Blart Souls Prepared to Diet Edition.
God. Yay.
The end.
Yay.
Yeah.
I like that. Good texturing. I appreciate that. Okay.
All right, what do you got for me? Sell me, and I do.
In early feudal Japan, the emperor has declared that each landowning family should prove their worth to the land by showing off their most exquisite bonsai and gardens. You have been selected from your region to grow the most beautiful garden in all of Japan. And while doing so, visit other regions and destroy any who try to grow a lovelier garden. Ninja Garden! Okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right. The format is virtual reality, so you need intense precision. Trimming dead limbs off your bonsai, carefully pruning bushes with shears. The same mechanics, incidentally, are used when you dismember rival gardeners. The difference is, instead of hand shears and spades, you're using swords and sickles, but doing it in a careful, meditative way. It is a careful balance of destroying other gardeners, learning and adapting their gardening secrets, and keeping your own garden beautiful and safe from intruders. If you cultivate... Oh, God, what a mess. If you cultivate the most beautiful garden in Japan, the emperor will declare you the champion, and you'll go out for hamburgers. Depending on which region you start from, you have different plants available. So you've got 8 regions of Japan, historically. And let's say I want Chugoku. So, okay, here we've got fertile soil, but dangerous neighbors. You have these varieties, and you have these neighbors. So beware Tatsuba. He has a high-walled garden, so if you try to sneak in, you might just get stabbed.
All right. I hate to say this, but this is a really good idea. It's a stupid good idea.
There'd be quite a bit of like research going into figuring out like, okay, what varieties grow in this region, and then like how do you balance growing your little garden and then going out and sneaking through someone else's garden and killing them and then taking one of the plants.
Yeah. So I have a question about that. It's VR.
Yeah.
So presumably, like every night, you have the option of going out and sabotaging Miyazaki's or Tetsubo's garden, correct?
Yes.
So is that like a stealth part?
Yeah. I think there'd be some stealth there, but I think you still use the same mechanisms as you would for the the trimming and stuff like that. But I don't know how it works.
So okay. Do I have?
I've never done VR before.
Do I have ninja stars?
Yes,
to
absolutely do.
To go
Yes.
from a distance and just like. I assume you can't actually kill your rivals because that would be bad sport.
Oh, I think you absolutely should be able to.
Oh, really? Well,
Why
why don't I
not?
just? I think.
But then you
'cause
also have to keep your own garden growing in the meantime. So if you go off and just kill everybody, your garden's going to die and you lose the game. So you need to be able to balance it.
Are Miyazaki and Tetsubo going to invade your garden?
Yes, they are. That's the trick. So if you're out too long, you might come back to a dead garden.
Oof.
Yeah. So it's tricky,
This is a diplomacy game.
Your vines might be destroyed by Miyazaki, that bastard.
At best. I say this could be VR, this could be side-scrolling, this could be first person, this could be third person, this could be the DLC for Sekiro.
Well, yeah, so...
I'm on board.
Thanks.
I love this.
Thanks.
I do like the VR just to...
Yeah, I think it could be just like a nice, calm, meditative game, and then you just happen to go out and murder people, and it's not a big deal. It's also very nice and calm and meditative, and it's a game you play to relax. All right, so there you go, Ninja Garden.
All right, Ninja Garden. I'm on board.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So that's a tasty dish.
Yeah,
I got one word for you.
What's that?
Boo. Did I scare you?
Little, yeah.
A little? Well, then we're on to a bad start. All right. I wasn't meant to scare you because in this game, you're a helpful ghost.
Hey, I like it.
You're a little helpful ghost.
That's cute.
Now, in most games, you're like, you think you're a ghost, you're a poltergeist, right?
Yeah.
You're the opposite of a poltergeist,
Okay.
right? Your objective is to help out the people who live in your house.
Ah, look at
So
that.
anytime they're about to sit in a chair that's not there, you gotta zip in there and like scooch that chair so they don't hurt themselves,
All right, I like it.
right?
That's a good image.
And you're like sweeping so they don't have to. You know what?
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, oh, where are my keys? You gotta go find those keys.
So it's the opposite of the duck game. You're actually being helpful.
Yeah,
and
it's actually
you're-
kind of the opposite of the goose game. So,
Yeah, I like
but here's the thing: you can't be seen, right? You can't let the owner of the house know you exist, because if he finds out you exist, he's going to be scared and he's going to leave.
Okay. Do you
So
have
all your little chores you have to do in secret?
Do you have like a number of strikes? Like, if you're seen 3 times, that's it.
Yeah, he gets wary. Like he'll
Okay.
start getting suspicious, and if he gets too suspicious, he may leave or get an exorcist and kick you out.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, at the same time, what you're trying to do is make this person's life easier. So, like,
Yeah.
if they don't have to, if you get their keys on time, they're not going to be late for work. They're going to keep their job. You know what? They're going to
Mhm.
clean around the house, so he's going to impress the girls he has over. He's not going to break his back. All these little things you can do for him.
It's good. I like it.
And eventually, his life will improve. He'll get a promotion, and maybe one day he'll move on. But that's life, right? You're trying to just improve everyone who comes into your house.
You have moved on, so you're helping other people to move on too.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So, I like the idea of a side-scroller beat-em-up kind of thing with old people. Like you're escaping the rest home. Okay, it's a side-scroller beat-em-up in which a group of senior citizens escape from the rest home, fighting off staff with like canes and walkers and IV stands, oxygen tanks, and you can get like unlock the scooter and run people over. And, but I can't figure out what the objective is other than getting out of the rest
get the
home.
hell out. But so you're on a team.
Are they going to DC to complain or something like that, or do you leave that area and like go cross country and
You have to get to the bus stop.
I like the idea of they're like you refuel or restock at like the early bird restaurants, along the way. There's
This sounds like a multi. Okay, what you're proposing is a multi-chapter game. But what I'm hearing is a one-part beat 'em up.
Yep.
A road trip. Not a road trip, but like Oregon Trail type game.
Yeah, I can dig that.
It sounds like a game in chapters. You are proposing a very story-heavy game here, which there's nothing wrong with because you throw in old people. And
they love to tell stories.
They love to tell stories, and on the surface, it's like, haha, old people beating themselves up. On the other hand, this could be like a very stirring
tale
game
of loss and reunion. Yeah, got to cross the country to reunite with a lost love from 50 years ago. She sent me a letter. I have to see her. No, old man, you stay home. I have to see her, Pink.
What if it's also like old rivals too, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I hate that man Jefferson. He and I used to duel every day.
Yep.
But he's across the state in the other retirement home.
Okay, in that case, you get to choose from 4 different characters, each with their own motivation, right? So this one's trying to find a lost love. This one's trying to find his rival and beat him up again. This old lady wants, her daughter had a child who won't let her come and see her. She's gonna go see it, damn it. And
Now, if you want to go crazy with this,
which I do.
Okay, you want to go crazy?
Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy, or whatever he says in Batman. Michael Keaton.
Oh, okay.
Very weird part in that movie.
Okay.
You have to escape your own folks' home, right?
Yep. That's first chapter. In all cases, you have to escape the restaurant.
Okay, you beat that section. Suddenly, you're on the world map.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, imagine your feudal Japan map, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you got your county and all the old folks' homes there, right?
Okay.
You have to go and conquer each one of them and recruit people along the way.
Oh, very cool. Okay, yeah. So you build an army of old people, basically.
So when you get to the other old folks' home, you got the first wave is like all the helpers and nurses as the guards, and you have to fight your way through.
Right.
Defeat the other old folks' army. Now, if you want, this is where it gets stupid. It could be like a sim, like a battle sim.
What, like a strategy thing? Where
Either like XCOM or totally accurate battle simulator.
God, that would be great.
Sorry, we've gone off the rails. You want it to be a
Castle Crashers-y kind of too, you know?
Okay. Castle Crashers-y. Maybe your objective is just to get to the best old folks home.
Okay. What, is there one mystical old folks home at the
it looks like the place behind you.
Oh, Zeal. Okay, yes, yeah.
That's the ultimate old folks home.
Okay. But that's a final stage. You need to go in there and defeat the executive director and take over and make it your own little old person paradise.
Mm-hmm. It's like the final boss is like a giant wheelchair with like,
mecha wheelchair.
Old man in there going, hey.
Yeah, I like it.
It could be Florida, right? Florida is the ultimate goal.
There you go. It's like the opposite of Race to Canada.
Yes,
you go down to Florida.
Yeah, the opposite of Death Row to Canada.
So I also need a title. Is it like Hip Breakers or like No Rest Home for the Wicked or Senior Break? Senior Break?
Senior Break makes it fun and levity. If that's what you're going for, because if you want to do like serious, that's when you.
I'm not going serious at all.
Okay, Senior Break.
Too much at stake. Senior Break, yeah.
Senior Break is good because
they're breaking out and because they can break.
Yeah, it's like summer break for them. It's all the breaks. It's like 3 puns in one.
Ready?
Spin, spin, spin.
Click with me. 3, 2, 1. Click.
Oh, back to strategy.
Okay.
Strategy. There's no money on the line.
Yes.
And up a drawer, championship, data, village, argument, signature. Okay.
Village argument.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Like, you took my coconut.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. I'm gonna give you championship. Okay. Because that's kind of easy. That fits into like a whole strategy sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Argument. You're getting an argument. It just works, right?
An argument championship.
Strategy game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. Yeah.
I'm going to let's just do this for funsies, right?
All right. It's still new. Ooh,
Session
all right.
surgery variation virus pollution performance.
God. Interesting.
Give me as many of these as you want, so long as they like connect. You know. I
All
just
right,
thought those two I gave you fit.
All right, strategy game based on pollution.
Just okay. That is
bizarre.
That is very open.
Yeah,
That you have done me no favors there.
I'm sorry. Okay,
that's the end of the show, people.
There's the music. Hey, all right. Thank you for watching Bonsteel Bros Game Pitch Pros. Least professional game pitch show on the internet. Yep. See you next week. Yes. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
It went behind the couch, so we're going to try again.